Hi guys, I'm glad you guys are enjoying my script. Honestly, I'm surprised by such great feedback because the last time I wrote a story it was about Mickey Mouse, it was in third grade and everybody laughed. So, thanks again guys. There are a few things I wanted to talk about right now before I release the part 4 of my script. First thing, one guy pointed out that he thought that Electro got his powers when he touched this mysterious guy's hand and was knocked out by the massive electrical charge. That's not the point. That's not true. Electro doesn't really have any superpowers in my script. It's just the costume. The costume, which is based on his own researches at Taskarp, the costume is what makes him powerful and gives him the superpowers. It's not that he was blasted and with this electrical charge and he became a super villain. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to point out about is that there are three stories going on in my script for the Amazing Spider-Man 2. In my story, the first story is obviously about Peter Parker and the stuff he goes through every day. The second story is about Max Dillon. And the third story is a sort of this side story. It's about this mysterious guy. I think some you guys are probably getting, who is this guy? You discovered his identity. It's not really hard. I won't spoil it for those who haven't, but let's just say that this mysterious guy has his own agenda. And in part 3, he told Electro that he, you have to organize a meeting with Spider-Man. Now he wants something from Spider-Man, something from Spidey. And to give you a clue, I'll tell you that I'm going with the Ultimate storyline, Ultimate Comics. So, maybe some of you know what I'm talking about. So he wants something from Spider-Man, and Electro isn't really the main villain in my script. He's sort of a secondary, a thug that will do something, maybe, for somebody else. So that's very important, guys. And Electro's costume, I did not describe it very well in part 3, but I will describe it in part 4 definitely. He sort of has this, there's this picture in part 3, you can see these wires attached to his hands, sort of like, and some wires are going through his body. He also will have a cloak on the back, black one, and the suit itself will be black with the blue wires and stuff connected to it. And so yeah, some people made a comments like Electro became the bad guy right after putting the suit. This will be explained, in part 4, and also in part 3 there are some sound issues. You could barely hear me at some points. I really apologize about that. I will fix this thing in part 4 so that you can hear me clear. And if you guys have some questions, something you want to know, you can post them in the comment section below, and in this particular video I will answer every single one of them. So yeah, and as you noticed, I tried to develop the relationship between Peter and Electro. And Peter, Spider-Man and Electro, that's very important, that plays a crucial role in my script. So yeah guys, if you have any questions, ask them here, I will explain everything detailed. And my script, the videos that I'm doing is sort of just an overall story. I do have a script with all the dialogues and all the details. I will release it probably after I'm done with this story on YouTube, so that you can read it yourself. And meanwhile, I hope you guys will enjoy part 4, where I'm uploading it at 350 likes. And yeah, see ya guys, and thanks again.